most of the teachers were substitutes. A lot of those classes had substitutes. And what do children usually do with substitutes? Do they listen to them or ignore them? Yeah. So did they want to listen to those teachers? No. So guess what? Who enforced the rules? Who enforced the rules? Did I want the presentation to crash and burn? Or did I want them to learn something? Learn something. Because career day is a chance to is it normal class time? Or is it something that you have to learn to get tested on? Is it something you have to learn to get tested on? Or just know what's out there? Just know what's out there, right? Yep. But I wanted to make sure that they knew how to approach a service dog. Not just a service dog, but any dog, didn't I? Did I want the kids to be safe or dangerous around dogs? Yeah. Because remember, look back at your work that we did last week about service dog presentation. What did we talk about? What did I talk about? Did we talk about dog safety? Guess what? I use as the basis of my presentation, my friend. Did you know what I use as the basis of my presentation? You know what I use as the basis of my presentation? Your work. Your work. Your work was my presentation. You want to know what I said? Look at your notes. If you want to know what I said in the presentation, look at your notes. That's exactly what I said. Did I always say it that way? No. Because if we look at classes, this class is second grade. This is hold on just a second. That class, this class here was second grade regular class, typical kids, okay? But this girl here, okay? This girl has Down syndrome. So she is mentally handicapped. She takes a long time to process things. That's why when she was very excited that she petted the dog. That's why she's smiling, because she overcame her fear of Emma. Okay? And you can see how relaxed Gracie is back here, can't you? Now looking at me, do you think I was trying to be the center of the picture? Did I want to be the center of the picture? Or did I want it to be Gracie or Emma and the student? Who is the focus of the picture? Me or Emma and the student? Emma and the student. Okay? So do you think I had a good day, or was it good or bad, do you think? I enjoyed it. Do you think I want to do it again? You think I want to do it again? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Okay. So what? Hmm. Hmm. So what do you think we ought to do today? What should we do today for schoolwork? What should we do for schoolwork today? What should we do? Let's see. Do you want to use this picture or the other picture? Let's use the other picture. Okay. Um, Let me do full screen. Control print. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Control. Let's go to the whiteboard. Hold on just a second, okay? I may not be able to send me with his phone, texted me these pictures, okay? He could share it with me because I was the presenter. A lot of other people. So what am I going to say? What? Tell me. The students learned what? The students learned what? How to beat the dogs? Oh, so what? What? How do you think you can rate that, my friend? Remember, if you can say it, you can what? Write it. So how did you say that? You remember? Well, if they learn how to pet the dogs, what else can you say? What do they want to do? What do they want to do? I'm sorry? What did they want to do? They wanted to do what? They wanted to pet the dog. They wanted to pet. But what happened? So we can literally, hold on just a sec. What am I doing here? Paste. Delete. Delete. What did I do? I just took our notes, your notes. I took the notes, didn't I? And what did I do? I put it in the paragraph, didn't I? So what can you do, my friend? What do you ought to do, my friend? Go for it. What's your question? I was at Florida Elementary School. But don't write that. Don't write that, okay? of making what I did, sharing that would be very infringent on those students' rights. Okay? Okay? So don't name, that's why I didn't put the school. If you want to put an elementary school, you can put that. You can put that. I was at an elementary school. I was not at a high school or a middle school. I was at an elementary school. I was at a public elementary school. Does that help? Do you want to see the picture one more time? Now, I'm going to just share real quick one more time. What should you base the picture on? Because was Emma just one at a time, or did they swamp her? What did they, one at a time, or did they swamp her? That sometimes it was one at a time, other times it was, remember, in that picture, look at him. Is it one person touching her, petting her, or lots of petting her? There's lots of hands on there, isn't there? If they could get close enough, they petted her. If they could get close enough, they petted her, period. If they were within touching distance of the dog, they were petting them. They were not real. When they were petting the dog, they were not necessarily good listeners. Okay? So there were many times that Emma had lots of hands on her at one time. Did she freak out? No, because she was used to it. It was old hat for her. She's done it many times. Okay? So that's why I put lots of hands on her. Could you put one hand on her? Could you put one hand on her? Could you put one hand on her? Yes, because there were some petting her one at a time. Whose picture is it going to be? My picture or your picture? Whose work? It's going to be, it will be for me, but who does the illustrating? You or me? Yes. Now, if you want to draw something like this, that's fine. If you want to draw me and Emma, that's fine. But what do you think is the most important? What do you think is the most important is? Probably hands and what? Emma, right? If you want to include me, you can. Do you have to draw me? No. No, because is the paragraph focusing on me or the dogs? The dogs. So it's up to you. I was just giving you some ideas for your picture. Okay? Because sometimes trying to come up with an idea for the picture can be hard. So, do you have any other questions? 5 stars, right? 6 stars, right? 6 stars, right? You only get 1 for participation today? You only get 1 for homework? No. Okay. So how many did I say that I was going to give you? What do you look at? What do you look, my friend? If I say, when I ask, how many stars am I supposed to give you then? Oh, five? Is that how you say that? Or you said five? Okay, because when you're advocating, you do not want to sound like you're questioning. Okay, you want to sound forceful. You want to say, matter of fact, like you said five. So if I say, so prove it, my friend, prove it that I said five. What do you say? Oh, okay. Now, do you always have to prove what you said? What was from advocating for yourself? Do you have to prove everything all the time? No. But when it's something like when you're correcting somebody, it would be real good to have proof. So if I'm being mean to you, your proof could be what? Teachers are supposed to be what? Nice, right? That would be your proof. So guess what? 10 stars. 10 stars, my friend. How many? 10. Okay, so I will see you when?